So this is the next interview for placement interview questions. This is the fifth part. In every interview video, we are covering at least 15 questions. And in the same series, I'm continuing now with the next question. So let's start. So this is question. Can you list out difference between interface and abstract class in Java? At least 4. So to start these differences, don't directly jump on the differences. As I'm always saying, first try to understand what they want to say, what they want to ask, and then you file the answer. So I would say if this question is asked to me, I will be giving answer like interfaces and abstract classes both are used for achieving an abstraction. Then I would say interface and abstract class have some differences like interface. Then I'll start. First, cool down and try to give some introduction about that question. Don't directly fire the answer, because what happens, they ask you 4 differences, you might not remember all 4. So better to say some warm-up statements like interface and abstract class both are used for achieving an abstraction in Java. Whereas abstract, then you start like, then abstract class is for partial abstraction. Like that, then technical points you can start. This is for partial abstraction. Then this is for partial abstraction. Yes. Then methods with and without body. Then can have constructor. Then we need to extend abstract class if you want to use. These are the simple 4 differences. Same you do here in interface. Try to speak this. I'm telling you once again, these are the simple. It looks simple, but it's not. Pure abstraction means full abstraction. If you feel pure is a word you will not remember, method without body. Now some people who are seeing videos and talented, they might think like, no, interface can have methods in JDK 8. I agree, but this is not needed right now. Simply say this. Can have constructor. Here we can have cannot have constructor. Here instead of extends, you write implements. Okay. So what was the key point here? These are interview preparation videos. I know you might have prepared and you got the, you know the answer of it, but how to tell? First, say interface and abstractors are related to the abstraction. You can also say abstraction is like exposing only required things. Pick whatever you remember. Then you start abstract class is for partial abstraction, then interface is for full abstraction, then methods are without body in interface, then abstract class with or without body. Here there is a constructor, here there is no constructor, like that. Here we use implements, here you need extend. There are more differences, don't remember, not needed, because if you go for remembering those, you might forget these simple and important points. What is garbage collection concept in Java? Good question. Now this is asking concept. Okay, so there is no one-liner or one-word answer for this, because it is asking about a concept. Concept is not a one-word answer. Concept is big. This question, whenever in interview asks, he expect some maturity from how you speak, what you know about Java, like that. So what I will be saying, garbage collection means cleaning of a memory, destroying a memory. Then I would say it's not guaranteed. See how I'm putting statement. It's not guaranteed. Then I would say GC is used for destroying unclaimed object. See, if you don't remember this, no problem, this line. But above two lines you can remember. Directly don't tell. In Java, we use System.gc method for advising a JVM to run GC. Now, what mistake people do here? What mistake people do here? People directly tell, what is garbage collection concept? Explain. People say System.gc. That's it. They don't speak. So don't do like that. Okay. So remember, these are the points you need to speak. If you want to show off before GC in Java, finalize method will get called if you override. This you should remember. If you override. If you don't override, then it won't get called. So see how the flow I managed. Okay. See how the flow of answer. Okay. Firstly, I'm telling meaning, then whether it is guaranteed or not. And then I started drilling down the topic, not at the beginning. Because if you drill at the first statement, then you forget other statements, and that should not happen. How to advise or suggest garbage collection to happen. It's simple. It's a System.gc. After speaking this, try speaking more. As I'm saying, what you should say, GC is a static method of system class. I know this is not so much talent you have shown here, but you are speaking at least. Like GC is a static method of system class. So you are showing off here. If you want to use alternative way, you can use this also, runtime dot get runtime dot GC. But don't get attracted towards this alternative. Even if you don't know, that's okay. Okay, so don't remember. This is also one of the way. But when you speak this, you should say GC is a method of system class. What happens? Most of the fresher, what they do, they're attracted towards new things. And new means this. They will start remembering this. No need. You just remember this. But if you already know this answer, then remember this another alternative also. On similar lines, this question, explain System.gc. So you can say GC is a method of system class. In GC method, if you remember, then if you don't remember anything, what you should say? GC method is in its system class. System.gc is used for advising JVM for garbage collection. Though it is not guaranteed, garbage collection try to destroy unclaimed objects. Speak this sweet. अच्छा बात करना है, और अगर बहुत डेप्थ में चाहिए तो फिर आप बता सकते हो कि देयर इज फाइनलाइज मेथड व्हिच रन्स बिफोर गार्बेज कलेक्शन. System.gc में आप बोल सकते हो what they have written in GC method. This is more knowledgeable thing, but I'm not expecting you all to say this. Get runtime dot, again it's the same thing, just from one method to another method. It's just a call, but it's not needed. What needed is you should be talking. Explanation is important. Explanation of finalize method. Very simple. Finalize method, don't tell. Many people say finalize method is used for garbage collection. Very absolute wrong answer. You should say finalize method gets called before GC runs. Don't say finalize की वजह से garbage collection होता. Don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. Only say finalize will get called before a GC runs. Before GC runs. Before GC runs. You can write anything in finalize method if you are aware of. This is most popular question, guys. What is difference between final, finally, and finalize? And most freshers are getting confused. What to say for freshers? Even experienced people get confused with this question. Okay, what is difference between final, finally, and finalize? Okay, so first of all, say final is a keyword. Speak like this. Now here, what happens now? What mistake again you do? You start telling final and then start speaking about final. Then you forget what is there in finally and finalize. So don't do that mistake. Be systematic. What you should say? Finally is a keyword, whereas finally is a block. Finalize is a method. Speak like this, layman. Don't try to capture some expert answers. You speak as a layman. Layman मतलब बिल्कुल छोटे बच्चे जैसे बोलिए. Then you start speaking about final keyword. Like final keyword means constant. Final keyword means constant. Then say finally block will get executed always. It's in exception concept. It's in exception concept. Like that, systematic. Then you will not forget anything. And your answer also looks so sweet, beautiful. Interviewer will have interest in you. Finalize method get called before garbage collection. So this should be the answer. Step by step, step by step, step by step, so that you will not forget anything. So this is a logical question, guys. How to read a file in Java? So you should say for reading we use file input stream. You should say file input stream. Speak like this, file input stream, which has a method read, which returns characters, which returns a character. So by applying while loop or for loop, we can read all the characters. Then speak. There is a -1, which signifies, which means end of file, which means end of file, and then write a code for it. So you should remember this code. Now you should be trying it at your own computer to write that code. It's simple. Then there will be another questions. How to write text file? See here in this question, even if you don't know code, if you speak this, you will at least have idea that you are aware of this concept. See, very important points you spoke: -1, then characters, then read method, then file input stream. Then automatically you will be happy. Now next is how to write text file. So you should say file output stream is there, having write method, having write method. We need to pass bytes over there. We need to pass bytes over there. That's it. So this is how we write a text file. If you use time, you can speak like there are two types of streams: character stream, byte stream. And then start text file can also be we can write in text file by also writer class, which is abstract, This is a showing of knowledge. Writer class is abstract. We can use file writer for the same purpose. So like that you should be answering. Then we have what is difference between file input stream and file output stream. So you should say file input stream is used for reading a file. File output stream is used for writing a file. There is a read method in file input stream class, whereas in file output stream there is write method. If you use time, if you want to hear more, then keep speaking. Input stream is abstract class. Output stream is a abstract class. इनपुट स्ट्रीम एंड आउटपुट स्ट्रीम ये दोनों क्लासेस, फाइल इनपुट स्ट्रीम का सुपर क्लास इनपुट स्ट्रीम है, फाइल आउटपुट स्ट्रीम का सुपर क्लास आउटपुट स्ट्रीम, दैट यू नीड टू स्पीक. बस मोटे मोटे इस पे तो ये जरूरी है. दिस फॉर रीडिंग, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज, मेनी फ्रेशर्स गेट कंफ्यूज ऑन दिस. रीड एंड फॉर राइटिंग, देन उसके सुपर क्लासेस भी बता दो आप. अभी ये व्हाट इज अ स्ट्रीम इन जावा? You should say stream is a continuous flow of bytes. Continuous, ये word चाहिए, continuous flow of bytes. इसको रटिया बार बार बोल के देखना है तो अपने आप याद हो जाएगा. Continuous flow of bytes. Okay, that is what the stream. Then he expect explanation from you, so you should say there are two types of streams. There are two types of streams. One, character stream, another byte stream. Like that you prolong your answer, explain as much as possible. As much as you will explain, you will be happy, interviewer will be happy, you will find interest in talking with you. 71 question. This character stream and byte stream, here you should say it is used for reading a text files. It is used for reading everything including text files. Then just give example like PDF, like image, PDF, like that. Here only text files, only text files. What is the use of file class? Yes, this is a very good question. So you should say this is an inbuilt class in Java. See how to कैसे चालू करना है. It's a inbuilt class in Java. It's a inbuilt class in Java. Then you say this is used for file handling. This is used for file handling. Then again, this is used for file handling. This is inbuilt class. Then this is a used for file handling. Then just give example. Used for getting path or renaming a file, deleting file. मतलब फाइल के बाहर की चीजें हम अगर करनी है देन हम फाइल क्लास को यूज करते हैं. फिर कुछ भी आप एक दो उसके ये बता दीजिए मेथड्स अगर याद है तो, जैसे जैसे आपका लेवल. देखो पहले तो इतना ही बोलिए, फिर इतना बोलिए, फिर और याद आता तो ये बोलिए. ओके, फिर और बोलो. exist is a method, exist is a method, rename is a method in this class which we can use. It's very simple guys. user defined मतलब बहुत रीडेबिलिटी है इनके नाम में. देखो रीनेम, रीनेम का मतलब भी तो वही होता है ना, रीनेम करना, किसी भी फाइल को रीनेम करना. दैट्स इट. व्हाट इज सीरियलाइजेशन? अब ये क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं तो हमको डेफिनेशन याद नहीं रहती स्टूडेंट्स को, जो कि रखना पड़ेगा अगर इफ यू वांट टू यू नो गो अहेड. समझ लीजिए बहुत सारे लोग इंटरव्यू के लिए आते हैं तो सीरियलाइजेशन सबको टफ लगता है या सीरियलाइजेशन किसी को पता नहीं रहता है. बट अगर आपको पता है तो अच्छी बात है, आप भीड़ में थोड़ा सा अलग लगेंगे. ठीक है ना? तो क्या लिखेंगे? व्हाट इज सीरियलाइजेशन? राइटिंग ऑब्जेक्ट स्टेट इनटू एनी अदर सोर्स इज कॉल्ड एज सीरियलाइजेशन. वेरी सिंपल. सिंपल. फिर बोलेगा, ये पूछते ही बोलेगा व्हाई टू यूज इट, अगर नहीं किया सीरियलाइजेशन से तो क्या नुकसान होगा, है ना? तो यू शुड बी एबल टू आंसर, यू शुड बी एबल टू आंसर. अभी जैसा इसका रिवर्स, ये क्या बोलेंगे हम 74, जिसको रिवर्स बोल के देखिए. What is deserialization? So you should say deserialization process where we read serialized file. Where we read serialized file and convert it to object. Convert it to object. That is deserialization. It's reverse process of serialization. कोई बोलेगा why to use serialization? Why? This may be cross question. Why? What? Why? Serialization. Why serialization? आपको बोलना चाहिए to transfer data in distributed systems. मतलब अगर हमारे पास मल्टीपल सिस्टम्स है और इस सिस्टम से उस सिस्टम में हमको डेटा लेके जाना है, देन वी यूज सीरियलाइजेशन. मतलब एक सिस्टम से डेटा दूसरे सिस्टम में जाएगा. बहुत सिंपल. व्हाई टू सीरियलाइज? टू ट्रांसफर डेटा इन डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड सिस्टम्स वी यूज सीरियलाइजेशन. ऐसे याद रखना है. वेरी सिंपल. ये वाई वाला क्वेश्चन बहुत बार पूछते हैं एंड लोग उसमें डेफिनेशन बताते हैं. डेफिनेशन मत बताइए, आप ये बताइए टू ट्रांसफर डेटा इन डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड सिस्टम वी यूज दिस वन, वी यूज serialization. This is the last question of this video. What is difference between collection and array? This is a very abstract level question. मतलब ये क्वेश्चन पहले आपको जज करने के लिए है, क्या बंदे ने कभी पढ़ा हुआ है, क्या बंदे ने एरे और कलेक्शन में काम किया हुआ है, कभी इसने डिफरेंस ऑब्जर्व किए हैं क्या, वो चेक करने के लिए है. तो आपको बताते आना चाहिए. जैसे एरे में साइज होता है, इन कलेक्शन नो साइज. अब इतना डेप्थ में मत जाओ. जो भी इस वीडियो को देख रहे होंगे कभी कभी सोचते होंगे सर वेक्टर में कैपेसिटी दे सकते हैं, मेरे को पता है, बट हमको वहां पे उतना ही नहीं, मोटे मोटे लेवल पे उसने पूछा है हमको. ठीक है, तो एरे में साइज होता है, कलेक्शन में नो साइज. ओके, फिर एरे में ओनली वन डेटा टाइप और कलेक्शन में एनी डेटा टाइप. फिर बहुत सारे डिफरेंस. while adding elements, while adding elements we need to use index. In array list we do not need to use add method. बस इतने. ऐसे 2 3 4 डिफरेंसेस आपको याद करना है. एक तो साइज, नो साइज, अलग अलग डेटा टाइप, और ये बस. बाकी तो सब सेम ही है. फॉर लूप डाल सकते हैं, इधर भी डाल सकते हैं, उधर भी डाल सकते हैं. कलेक्शन इज अ बिग फ्रेमवर्क. array is not a framework. Array is not a framework. Collection is framework. Simple. Pick out simple differences. Don't go very high. What matters is what you speak. It doesn't matter that how much quantity you have. Matters is quality. Okay, so remember that. So guys, I tried to cover here 15 questions. Okay, hope you will be sharing this with your friends, freshers, college mates, so that they will also get benefits out of it. And this is for all. I'm making these videos so that you'll be having good days ahead. Best wishes, best of luck for your interviews. Thank you. Bye bye.